Hello and welcome to another aquatic adventure. My name is Nick and I am an educator with Wave Foundation. So this week we are looking at a really neat ecosystem that I absolutely love. So we are taking a look into the world underground, the cave ecosystem. So not all caves are above ground, some are also under the water, but to be a cave, it has to have two different requirements. A cave is always going to be something that a person can fit into, and a cave is always going to be able to have a zone, a spot with total darkness, where if you have your hand in front of their face, you can't see your own hand. So it is so incredibly dark in those areas. So that means that our awesome animals here, we have some cave fish and some lobster, some electric white lobster, and both of those animals have special adaptations to live in that total darkness in that cave ecosystem because they can't see to find their food and to protect themselves from predators. So, our cave fish, they don't even have eyes. They're called blind cave fish. So they don't have eyes to see because they can't see. There's nothing to see while they're down there. So both the cave fish and the lobster have really good other senses. They're really good at smelling, and they are really good at feeling. So the lobster, of course, has those antennae that are going to sense out all through the water to see if there's food or a predator coming after them, and then they use their claws to grab onto that food. And then the cave fish, they have what's called a lateral line going down the side of their body, and that can detect pressure changes in the water. So as the water moves, they can feel that bumping up against their side, and then they realize, hey, there's food, or hey, there's a predator, depending on how strong of a like a push that they get from that pressure change in the water. So this ecosystem is super neat. Definitely, if you ever have a chance, I highly recommend checking out caves. Now, I had mentioned total darkness a minute ago. There's actually one place other than a cave where we can get total darkness on our planet, and that is at the bottom of the ocean. So a lot of cave animals have similar adaptations, similar traits to a lot of those that we find at the bottom of the ocean. So they're white because color doesn't matter, you can't see it. Why put energy into making yourself have bright colors? And a lot of them just don't have eyes. So they have super cool adaptations to help themselves survive in those environments. So thank you very much for joining this week, and can't wait to see you all again. Have a good week.